found this abandoned Cherokee that a young man purchased to fix up and learn how to fly. He's called me out to check it out, look it over, see if we can get it started, find out if he made a great deal or a Jimmy's World deal. I've got something very special for Peter at the end of this video. You are not going to want to miss that. While you're watching this, head over to SaveTo310.com for your chance to win $10,000. All you got to do is go buy some sweet, cool merch, and there's also a free option there. So check it out, SaveTo310.com. Let's dig into this airplane and find out if Peter made a great deal or he would have been better off with cash. I'm here with Peter, and his dad is a pilot. I was out here in Texas, where, by the way, it's September. It's flipping hot still. So we're getting some Florida action. Not as humid as Florida, but still pretty hot. And this young man is heading off to college, what, next year?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and they found this airplane that was sitting out in the weeds over there, and he got it in here. He thinks it's a solid deal. We're going to find out today. So where's the aviation stuff come from? What's the story?
Well, my dad's always been, into aviation, and I started flying with him a little bit. And this year, Son of Fun, it's 2025, we got to go up there, and I got to talk to a ton of people, and that was kind of what started me, thinking about it as a career and kind of getting into it. Because before I thought it'd be fun to get my pilot's license, but it wasn't practical. And I started thinking about it, looking into it, and kind of just went on from there.
Nice. And that's where we met, was at Sun and Fun there. And now, you guys tried to buy this a couple years ago.
Yes.
I guess the guy passed away, and then the wife didn't want to sell it then. And then things changed in life to where she then approached you guys and said, are you still interested? That's my understanding of the story. And then they ended up getting a smoking hot deal on it. They don't want to share numbers or anything, but I'll just say, it's only a couple of tanks of fuel in a 421, and which is still a lot, but a crazy good deal. They are worried though if they, is this thing going to fly without a huge amount of investment into it? And then you're going to use it to do some training and then off to college for your aeronautics degree.
Yes, sir.
That's exciting. How old are you?
17.
17. Wow, that's pretty good. All right. Well, Let's take a look around at this thing. What he tells me is that he found it sitting right there. It was in this field right there, tied up next to that other airplane, which I'm also told was probably a drug running airplane, that they had an engine fail, landed it, just abandoned the airplane basically. And maybe we'll go check that out later or something like that. But right now, this thing right here. What do you know about this airplane?
I know they swapped the engine out.
Okay.
The airplane, this engine only has about 100 hours on it.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. And I know that they stopped flying it in 2019. That was the last annual. But other than that, I don't know a ton.
Okay. Well, let's start right here at the heart of the beast. Come on in here, and I can show you something right away that I see that is absolutely fantastic. So come on in. Let me show you. Right here, yeah, and you can zoom in on this. So right here, that blue on these fins, that is a nickel cylinder. And nickel, yeah, oh my gosh, that is, and there's no rust on it. The paint is in good condition. What I really look for are the valve cover gaskets. So right here, there's a freaking, okay, Texas, you and your spiders. Dude, that's not cool. Look at this thing. Oh, that's so gross. Okay, we need to find a broom somewhere. So anyways, I look at the valve cover right here. So those are nice paint. Normally, these are the first thing that gets all paint chipped and destroyed whenever an engine's older. And this engine looks new. And right here, I noticed this right here, look. You have some blue paint on it for lock paint, stripe paint, lock paint, whatever. I use orange. Some people use green or whatever color. But that's just to make sure the nuts don't come off. And most places don't do that unless it was like a factory type of engine scenario. Again, looking at engine stuff, the magnetos is the other thing that I look at on the back, because these have to be replaced roughly every 5 to 12 years, 500 hours, 12 years, and these actually look pretty stinking new. Let's see if we can, yeah, those magnetos look pretty new. The fuel lines here, it's got heat fire sleeve on these lines. All this stuff looks really good. And I'm seeing some of the sensors here. So I can tell already that this has an engine monitoring system. And right here's your EGT probes. So you have individual cylinder EGTs, which is not old. That is like new stuff. Okay, yeah, the 100 hours that you were saying about the engine, I could believe it based on the outside stuff. That's fantastic. Just this engine right here, we replaced one on a Beechcraft Sierra, $55,000. Just for the engine, which is nuts and stupid. Also, I saw some hot rod parts down here. This right here is a performance exhaust that's on it that gets overlooked a lot. You're going to have to come in here again, and there's a white steering dampener right there. I don't know if you can see it through all the spider webs. You can hardly see it through all the spider webs. But that sucker right there, that is a very good sign. Okay, so my number one thing I look for is corrosion. The number one place I find corrosion is the battery, the tail section, where the flight controls go, and stuff on the bottom where moisture will fall and collect. So let's walk around and see if we can find any corrosion. Right behind you, this is just bad paint, frankly. You can see, I don't know if you, can you see that in the camera, how rough this paint is? Now that's dirt, that's a lot of dirt. But if you can see all the bumps in the paint right there, that just tells me that whoever painted this did not prep it very well at all. And the paint is so thin. Dude, look how thin that paint is. That is crazy. I bet they just rattle can this thing, or just put like one coat on it and called it a day. That's probably what they did, was just try to get all of the layer of paint on in one coat. And normally it's like 5 coats. So these on Piper had a lot of issues with the gas tanks right here. And these are structural, so learned that one the hard way. Each one of these screws is a structural screw. And so a normal owner, even though they're allowed to do a lot of maintenance, you can't touch that because it's structural. You have to have an AP mechanic do that part, which, okay, go figure. Corrosion. All right, so let's look around. We got some, you got your somebody help me out. Wing root bearings on there. That's good. We got some paint up here. I'm just going to call that Texas sunburn right there. Let's see, down underneath, gas tanks. I'm also looking for rivets. So a telltale sign of corrosion is if you have rivet heads missing. So anywhere where you're looking and you see all the rivets and they all look really nice and smooth like this is a very good sign. When you start seeing them kind of loosened up or separated a little bit from other rivets, then that could be a sign of corrosion inside down here. Okay, so yeah, like all these, dude, those rivets look perfect, brand new. Okay, and it's where the metal would come, where moisture would get trapped, is where you would see the corrosion most of the time. Ooh, fancy! Right here, your wingtip. These are like Lopresti or something like that. It's a speed model of these. So that's good. Normally the older ones are just a round bubble, so that's good. Flight controls, they still move really well. Awesome. You have gap seals, so come on over here. I'll show you what we're talking about here. These right here are just a little piece of metal, and there's a big gap between the wing and the flight control, and it just covers that gap so the air can flow right across without creating a little turbulent area. So that's good. We want to lift that up. I'm going to get a flashlight and look inside there. Okay. Oh, found another spider. Ah, really? Okay. So do you see these rivets right here where they're held on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Those are
Yeah.
that's all looking good, and all the rivets right here looking really good. More spiders, and then you'll have hardware that'll be really rusty. We're in South Texas, where you guys just don't have the rust issues that most of the rest of the world deals with. So for an airplane, this is where you want to find an airplane. You don't deal with all the rust and everything else. Yeah, that hardware, I mean, it still has the paint mark on it. That's great. These brackets inside can corrode and rust, and I'm looking at the rivets. They're solid. Yeah, okay. Your fuel is over there. Okay. Again, just paying attention to rivets, and here sometimes you'll do this, and you'll get a potato chip, and it'll go, and that's signs of corrosion in there, because it's really thin metal.
Yeah.
But they're just as dirty as can be. So it's just a ton of dirt. Whoa, that was a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, look, right here. You're looking at all these rivets. And you can still see, if you look really close, you see the little dimple in the middle? That's original to coming out of the box to be putting them in. And this is an older one because it doesn't have the cargo door right here. So we'll look inside here in a minute, but this one would be one of the earlier ones. Yeah, corrosion. Bird coop. Are you seeing any rivets? I mean, help me look and find some rivets that are like rusted off or corroded off of this thing.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm not seeing anything either. Oh man, those are really nice. Normally, these are on bearings, so this is a stabilator, not a stabilizer, because the entire thing moves. And if you rock them up and down, you can feel. This has just the tiniest bit of play in it. Here, get it real nice and neat and see if you can feel.
Oh yeah.
Feel that little thump, 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 thump. There's two bearings that sit in there that are super common, not actually pretty easy to replace, and they're fairly cheap. So put that on your squawk list. Put that in your squawk list and smoke. The paint on this looks pretty good so far. You have some stainless screws, some regular screws. I yank all these regular screws out and put stainless in. You're just going to replace hardware as you take it off. Like even any of these screws that come out, just put new stainless hardware in. They're cheap, and you won't ever have to deal with stripped out screws and stuff. Pain in the butt. Yeah, we got a drain hole right here, and looks just absolutely fantastic. Dang! I think so far, this is looking crazy good. All right, let's see. All right, so back here, come on back here. So these, whenever you're doing a pre-flight on these, you always want to confirm this hardware right here. I'll need to double check, but I think this is an AD on these, is some of this hardware and that bearing spool. Because if you look kind of sort of up, there's a screw that goes up there, that's your trim. And that hardware right there, I need to double check. And these, I would just replace these because they go up and sometimes they could be rusted inside there and you can't tell. So whenever you were going through this to put it back together, which so far it looks like this is definitely a solid airplane so far. We haven't got to the engine yet. Step one is to make sure there's no corrosion, and then we get to the expensive stuff.
Sir.
Oh, okay, hey, here we go. We finally found something. Good Lord, that took forever. Okay, camera. I don't know if you can get this on camera. It's going to be really difficult. Do you see that little bit of bubbling on the outside of that rivet right there? Under the paint? So that is a little bit of corrosion. But it's basically nothing. So, because we haven't found a lot of that, and that's solid, it's on that one too. It could just be paint prep, frankly, honestly, with everything else I've seen. Oh wait, here we go. We have the PA 28140. We knew that. 28 to 2263. Okay, it doesn't tell me what year this was. Oh, I thought it was going to tell me what year. Okay. Oh, this is supposed to be round.
Is it?
Yeah. So you'll learn. You'll probably hit this thing at one point or another. But these gets rubbed off on landing. They come in a little too nose and it goes, or you come in and land and you pitch up and it goes, and yeah, somebody has, they're used to flying a tail wheel like the one behind us, not that. But you'll do it. And these, that's not end of the world. You have to check about what the requirement is for how thick this is and how much wear it can take before you have to replace it. But that's pretty normal on these, honestly. So far, so good. Yeah, like all these drain holes right here, they're still round. They're still painted. Normally they'd corrode and kind of crust out a little bit. But man, this one is solid. There you go. Yeah, that's a new rivet right there. So somebody put a new rivet in. Oh, here we go. Here's some. This is actual corrosion. Okay. So we found some corrosion. You see that right there? That is corrosion, and that's going to need to be treated. So there might be a vent tube or something on the back side of this that's sitting on this metal that's corroding it. So we'll need to sand this whole area down and make sure that metal underneath is good. And I can't tell. I'm not pushing through it, not hearing any crunching, but that is definitely some corrosion. And this, because it's not where it's at on the panel, it's not a critical area. This is, even if you had to replace that, it's not a big deal at all. It's just on the side. There's no structural to it. I mean, there is structural to it, but it's not in a critical area like on the wing or a wing loading area. So you just sand this down, I'm guessing, depending on what you find underneath, and that might be all you have to do to it. We'll look inside. I see some panels are off, so we'll see if we can see inside there. But so far, that's the only spots. More bird poopy. Yeah, I mean, God, look over this is looking really good. Hardware and these tracks. Your struts are shot. Your brakes, I can't tell. They're gonna have to be cleaned up. The hoses, you're gonna want to put all new flex hoses on this thing, especially these out here. They're supposed to be replaced every so often anyway, depending on what code they have, and it's always best just to replace them. They're expensive, but not super expensive. I usually budget for the longer ones, $200 per hose, and then you'll go through and flush it out. Rebuilding those strut cylinders, again, it's not crazy, you know, the seals and all that stuff. You can buy all that stuff for less than $100, but you have to have. Actually, ironically, an owner can do that. Did you know that?
Did not know that.
How insane is that? That is on the list. There's a advisory circular or something or another that lists strut I think it's even like a strut rebuild as something an owner can do, which hurts my head because you're not allowed to take the screws out of this. Okay, so whatever, moving on. Yeah, your hinges, piano hinges in here, I'm looking. Just feeling them, like going back and forth to see if there's any play and stuff. And dude, this is tight. Yeah, just a little tiny bit of corrosion here and there. I mean, just like little tiny stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'd be looking for, sometimes you can take your fingernail even, and that head will just fall off.
It's a good sign then.
Yeah, this is, dude, Peter. I think you found the jewel. We'll find out really here in a minute when we go to see what that engine looks like. But yeah, dude, I think you hit on something good. Yeah. Whoa, hold on a second. I didn't realize this. You got LEDs in here. What? Dude, those are LED nav lights. Is my jealousy coming through at all? I hate when other people find really good deals that I didn't find, but at the same time, I'm super happy for Peter. I did notice a little hanger rash right here. That's a little NASCAR rub. Oh, something. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. Dented. You might be able to pop the cap off and just work that metal back out, straighten it out. It doesn't look like it's broke, but I'm not a sheet metal guy, like expert guy kind of thing. So I'd get somebody else just to double check this. Mm-hmm. But even where it's at, I've seen where they can do repairs just on that edge right there. So you're still really good. Okay. The heart of the beast. The most expensive thing on an airplane. I've heard it said, you buy an engine, you get an airplane for free. Absolutely true. Yeah, this thing open. See what we got. Oh wait, we got like little, yeah. I don't even know where that, heck, where does that even go? That's a good question. Huh. Go right there. I don't know. Mine, I didn't have this style of cowling on mine. Okay, you know what? We're just, that's right there. That's where that goes. Oh yeah. You got the plastic harness holders in here. Mm-hmm. That's a newer thing. The old ones were just metal and then had that baffle material. Mm-hmm. Brake stuff. That's always good. Primer. Carbureted. Okay. More of your sensors. Yep, loving it. Dude, this thing is solid as a rock. Let's see, where's your alternator? It would be on the other side. Starter would be down here. I'm just curious if you have an old starter or a new starter on this thing. Oh, I can see it back there. Kinda. It looks like a new starter, like a Skytech starter, which is the best you can get. All right, here we go. Yeah, it is. Heck yeah, look at that. Right here. Look at that. Dude. Dang, this thing keeps getting better and better, man. All right, your alternator is going to be under here, under that thing. So, if you don't mind, go ahead. Yeah, just set that down. Let me see what we can do here. Oh, what? Dude, I think you might even have a plain power alternator on this thing. You want to double your money on it right now? I'll buy it from you and double your money.
I'm all good.
Are you
Looking
sure?
at this. Yes, sir.
How much is your tuition at whatever school you're going to?
I'm not
20
sure
grand
yet.
a year or something?
It's gonna be a lot more
I
than
will
that.
gladly pay for your first year of tuition. Dang. You guys. Okay. And you haven't started, it hasn't even been started.
No,
You've
sir.
never even tried to start it.
We have not tried to start it.
Okay, so we know that this thing hasn't started.
Don't have a battery in it yet, so gotta get that in there.
Okay,
first.
yep. Do you know about how long ago it's last time it was even started?
Probably about 2019.
Oh wow, so we're about 6 years now.
Yeah.
Which means there's very likely no fuel in that, so I can turn the prop over knowing I'm probably not going to have it light off and chop off my hand. So we got this, the Jimmy's World, oh my gosh, I think it was nice and like tight in a good way. There was the mag, that was your impulse coupling. So we have the Jimmy's World compression check. Yep, that, dang. Go! Holy crap! That's one. I'd give that a. Okay, Holy mercy. Okay, you guys, there's two that are good. Yep. Holy crap. Alright, that's three that are good. And the fourth one's not super great, but it still had some. And after an engine sits for a long time, the rings will stick and things, so it's not uncommon. Let's look at the oil. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, that dipstick hasn't moved in a while. But it's clean oil. You can see all the way through it. It's not black. Still smells like oil. 100% good to go. I am comfortable with that. It is a few years old, but for just starting it up, we should be fine with that. It's clean. It still had lots of oily stuff on it. Next thing, we are going to pull the top plugs and see if we get oil pressure out of this. We'll pull the plugs, then put the battery in and make sure everything actually turns on, works, it spins, then get oil pressure. Assuming all that goes well, then we'll look at the fuel system, see what sort of, what that looks like. And then assuming that goes well, we'll air up these tires, roll it out, and yell clear prop. Sounds good? Sounds good?
Yes, sir.
All right. And I'll leave you the honors, my son.
Oh gosh.
7/16 3/4, take the top off. So you're gonna, have you ever done this?
I have not done this.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'll show you on the first one. You're gonna hold that right there. It's like a nut to make sure it doesn't spin, because if that spins, it'll twist the wire and that's a bad thing. You're gonna take this one, crack it loose, maybe without busting your knuckle. Holy crap, who would have put this thing on here? Oh, good lord. Okay, so you get it loose, and like that, and then you can spin it off like that. Just make sure that doesn't get caught and start spinning. And you're just going to pull it off like that.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll let you try that one.
Yes, sir.
So you're going to put the 7/16 on that in first. Other side.
Oh, my bad.
Right there. Now you're going to put that side, other side.
This one as well.
Yep.
All right.
Nice and snug. Now you're going to push and try not to scrape your knuckles on that thing. So good luck.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Come on, man up. Yes. There you go.
See if it's loose enough now.
Nice. All right, do a couple more of those and make sure that you can get it with your fingers. Yeah. Sweet. Nicely done, sir. Excellent. Yep. Just want to throw it, and then you're going to set it right down here. Make sure that spring stays protected. Oh, look here. Come on in for the camera and you. These all look pretty good. There's just a little bit of burning here, but it's nice and soft material. So these harnesses are really good too. Normally you'll see a lot of fraying right here if it's old, but this still has the like rubberized protectant on it. Man, each step we go, I'm getting more and more jealous. All right, sir, go ahead and take.
Me too.
Well, actually, because of the way this thing is, let me see, and I'll pull these off. Here, I'm gonna have you do this too, man. It's your plane.
Sounds good.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Dirty rat. These are not deep enough sockets. Good job, Peter. Put battery in.
All right.
We even had a neighbor had a battery that we think is the right size to be able to fit in this airplane. And batteries are in the back here somewhere?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good.
Extra fun.
Oh, wow! That's the first time I've seen the inside of this thing.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap! Okay, that's looking really good.
Ready to get in there?
Wait, you're missing a step. That's what's missing. I think they just had a step on the wiper, didn't they?
I'm not sure. You know better than I do.
Yeah, mine had a step. It might be these right here, but they might have taken it off. Huh, there's just a little step right there. Because you're not supposed to step on that.
So go straight up to this.
Yeah. Okay, we got some panels. Here, hand me those panels. We'll put those out here.
Yeah, we took them off last time when we were looking around. I think it's underneath the seat, actually.
Okay. What the heck panel is that?
It goes to come up the very back of it.
Oh, your access panel. Oh, I see. Alright, got that. There we are. Where's the battery at? Right here. Directly. Oh, under the seat here. Let me have the camera. I'll show you. Wing. Oh yeah, that thing's right there, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'll hold it up. Go ahead and set it in. The positive side is that side over there. Right. So that one.
That one right there. Just goes this way.
Yep. Oh my gosh. It is the exact same size.
That's perfect.
You're going to connect the positive post first and then the negative post. So go ahead and use little wing nut things.
Right here.
Yep.
Unscrew it.
Yep.
Sounds good.
And you always want to do that in case you accidentally hit metal while you're tightening it or something and it doesn't spark. That's also why I wear a silicone wedding ring, because I had a stainless steel one and welded it to the fender of a car once.
Oh gosh.
Not fun. So you've not ever had a battery hooked up to this either?
No, sir.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Works.
Okay.
It's on.
All right, go ahead and grab those plugs out of the way.
You feel that in the back?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, slide into the left seat. Oh, this brings back lots of memories. And yeah, this is a really old one, because you have, well, the throttle right there. On the later model ones, they had a little quadrant, and you have your carb heats there. That's your throttle. Do you have, where the heck is your mixture? Oh, weird, your mixture's way the heck over here. Okay, that's funky. Okay, so we have a master right there. We've confirmed all of our switches are off. Okay, let me make sure over here. Yep, down there. Our fuses, because this has fuses, unless they've upgraded everything. Oh, no, they have. Look at that. They're all breakers. Oh, my gosh, dude. G5s? That one's a little funky in there, but that's fine. Okay, you got Garmin, some sort of transponder. I have no idea what the heck that thing is, but a VOR, I'm guessing it goes to this. Engine monitor, excellent. RPM is down here. You're looking for, where's your oil and stuff? Right here we go, oil pressure. It's also going to be on this. And these, the reason you have both is because this is considered a primary, so you have to have this legally. And this one is the JPI secondary unit. So this one's probably more accurate, but legally you have to have these. So whenever we do go to start it, that's the first thing we're going to be looking for. Go ahead and do me a favor. Flip on that master over there. I heard a click. That's a good sign. Those are good signs. Dude. 920. I think that had the same date on it still. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, man, dude. 12.3 volts, 2, okay, oil, yep. All right, so let's go ahead and do some lights. Hold on a second. I'm going to tell you when to go ahead and turn on your navigation lights. I don't know, it should say navigation lights, nav lights. I saw, oh, there's your headlight. You got that on your landing light. That's working. You can turn that off. Hey, you're locked in there.
There we go.
You got nav lights on?
Go on, Brian.
Hey-o! All right, there's one. Red on the left. Green on right. And white on the back somewhere. Oh, okay. That one up there. I don't know if, do you have a strobe? Is there like strobe lights? Oh, there it goes. There's the beacon. Okay, so you have strobes on there. Okay. And that's a white on the back. Yeah, okay, it's white on the back, red everywhere else. All right, sweet. You guys got lights, landing lights, you have nav lights. This is exciting. Your master avionics switch is turned off right now. It's that switch right there. Go ahead and turn that on. And now your transponder should come on. These are wired in correctly. This should always come on with the battery, not the avionics. And I honestly don't remember what the requirement is for those.
The on switch on your transponder.
Top.
Yep.
Oh, hey-o! And that turned on and does whatever the heck that old ancient Smithsonian Institute thing does.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it, but it looks like it's working perfect.
Bendix KX125.
Okay. Where's the start button? It's a push button way over there.
Starter right here.
Okay, don't do anything yet.
Sounds good.
Let me go out here, make sure we're clear. All right. Prop is not going to hit anything. I'm going to close that just for giggles. All right. Now what I want you to do, you got to yell clear prop, look around, and then go ahead and turn it. Hey, and turn it for a count of 4. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, and see if it cranks the whole time. Yeah, there's no key in it, so the mags are off.
There, bro.
Yeah! Heck yeah! What's up? That's awesome. Oh man, that's so cool. We've got spinny things, we got lighty things. Now we need to see if we've got fuel things. So go ahead and turn everything off. And let's check the fuel system next. This is awesome. Dude, these guys got such a great deal. It goes to show there is still awesome deals out there. You just have to be really, really patient and honestly wait a very long time and know people, because every airport we go to, every single one has old airplanes just sitting around, and there's always a story, one sitting in a barn somewhere that will help a family out, and you can save it. So, I'm so excited. Let's get some fuel. Let's see what the fuel situation is. Come on. Peter, how you feeling after seeing that prop spin?
I'm feeling really good. Yes, sir. I'm excited.
Yes. Heck yeah. All right. Let's look at fuel now. So go ahead and... Now, you said you did look at the fuel before, and it had some fuel in it.
It does have fuel in it.
It has fuel in it. It's crazy. How... Let's see. Can I... Oh, yeah, it does. Well, it's got like a half a tank in it. It looks fairly clean. Okay. Inside, do you know if they have a fuel sump little jar can thing in there?
I'm not sure. We can check.
All right, let's go look.
Does it come with like a little flight bag or anything like
All right. Let me look at this one too.
Gross.
Oh, you got tons of fuel. You got a half a tank of fuel on this side too. Oh, and it's like really lovely blue. Oh, man.
You don't even have to pay for gas.
I know, dude, you got $150 worth of gas in this thing.
Then dust out of it.
Okay. Oh, it's a little, yeah, that one. Hey, this is Jacob. Everybody say thank you, Jacob, because he drove the Elvis jet all the way from Memphis here to Texas for the event. Without him, we wouldn't have been able to make it. So everybody just put in the comments, thank you, Jacob. You're a rock star.
You are very welcome, buddy. My pleasure.
All right. All right, Peter. Do you know how to sump a plane? I mean, you've been around your dad.
But I haven't done this one yet.
All right, come on down.
Okay.
The lowest point right there. That little jewel right there. It's nice and crusty.
Oh yeah. See.
Okay. Okay. Now let go, because it might not seal all the way. Let's see the jar. Let's see what you got. Oh my gosh, that is. Dude, this is freaking ridiculous. Like, there's not even dirt in that. Oh man. Dude, you guys are awesome. All right, go ahead and dump it back in the tank, because that's like $2 right there.
Oh yeah.
And let's check this side. And the little pepcock is not even leaking again. That's just cheating. I don't know how you did that. That's not fair, right? All right, do the same on this side.
Same thing here.
Yep, same thing over here. Is any coming out?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
might-
it's slowly coming out now.
Yeah, it might be clogged. All the spiders, dust and dirt and mud daubers and everything.
It looks like water.
Go ahead and let it go. Let's see what you got. What you got in there? Oh yeah, okay. That's what we were expecting to find. That's just dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's just a ton of dirt. I bet there's mud daubers in that. So what I would do, do you have a bucket or a cup? I saw a water bottle over there. Go cut the top of that water bottle off and I'll show you. Yeah, this is all just dirt in there. I imagine there's a mud dauber. It just buried itself up inside that thing. Yeah. So we're going to just flush that out and then we should be okay.
Just put this right in here.
Yep, put it in there and just kind of wiggle it around and you're going to get chunks of junk and dirt out of it. You should. There you go. There you go. Yes. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and pull that out. Now, what you're going to do is with both fingers, if you push up and twist, it'll lock. Right there. Yep. So now take this thing, do the same thing again. All right, that's good. Yeah, that's
There
what
we
we
go.
wanted right there. We're going to let a lot of that run out. Look at all that. That's nasty. Ooh, that's some yucky fuel right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yep. We got a bucket. Dump it down in there, and we're gonna let me smell that.
Go for it.
Doesn't smell bad.
Again?
Yeah. No, keep going.
Keep going.
Yep. All right. There you go. Now go ahead and close it off. That's what we want. Now look at the difference. Do you see on the bottom?
Uh-huh.
See how all that? That was all water. So all of this was water. That's why it didn't smell like fuel. See the difference there?
Mm-hmm.
Take a drink of Tennessee's finest right there. Go ahead and dump that in. Awesome. Okay. Now I think you should have another fuel sump over there. Yep, there it is. So we're going to want to do the same thing over here. Because those are at the bottom of the tank. This is what is directly before your electric fuel pump that goes into your engine. This one is actually the most important one. So go ahead and do the little jar first. Let's see what we got. We either have some or we have none. Okay? Dude, that looks pretty good.
Pretty clear.
Yeah. Okay, I call that a win.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we've got fuel. We've got battery. We've finally got our socket for our spark plugs so we can pull those out and get oil pressure. And then we're knocking it down, man. Look at that. This guy's happy, man. That's awesome. Sweet. Nice. Got our first plug out. Careful. These suckers, depending on which ones they are, these are normal. Like $45 a piece.
45 bucks.
Tell it was running a little bit rich because of how black it is.
Mm-hmm.
So but it looks really good. See how round that electrode in the middle is? That's what you want. Once they get a football shape, that just means they're worn out and time to replace them. The other thing, you want to look way, way down inside there. You almost have to get a flashlight, and you're looking to see if there's any like little lead balls down in there, little tiny marbles of lead, and that's lead fouling. This one looks really, really good. So that's a good one. All right, let's take the rest of them off and check the rest of them. Yes, there we go. He's managed to do this without busting a knuckle yet, which I'm a little jealous of. Beginner's luck, is that what it is?
Wait till next time.
Yeah, that's right. All right, and super careful. Also make sure that a copper washer comes off with it. That right there. That's actually what seals it, so we make sure that stays with it. That actually looks like that's sand in it. It's weird. Can you see that on the camera?
Let's take a look.
Oh, that's corrosion. That's moisture corrosion from where it's been sitting. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Because it just turns to powder. Yeah. Sweet. All right. Let's do the other side. Good. Hello. All right, my man. Next, we're going to flip the fuel pump switch on, see if it builds fuel pressure. And then we're going to crank the engine over. It'll probably take 2 or 3 attempts to build up oil pressure. We're going to be looking at the gauges for that. Once both of those things happen, assuming there's no leaks out here that are going to be really dangerous, then we'll put the spark plugs and stuff back in, air up the tires, and wheel it out.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll take it home. Okay, so your fuel pump switch is right there. Okay, you're not going to touch it until I tell you to. You're going to turn the master on and then the fuel pump switch.
Sounds good.
We're looking at this gauge right here. For a carburetor, it actually only needs to show like 2. So if we see this thing move at all, you're good to go. Okay? So go ahead and master on. Fuel pump on. You should hear it going. Yep. There it goes. Boom, all the way right where it goes. Okay, fuel pump switch off. Master off. Dude. Everything is coming together. You have fuel. Where the heck are your fuel tank things? It should be. There it is, it's over there. So we're on the left tank. That was the one that had all the water in it. I would recommend going to the right tank that was nice and clean.
Sounds good.
Okay. So now we're on the right tank. This one over here that was nice and clean. Our throttle is back. Our mixture is back. We do not even have the key in it, so leave the key out. And we're just gonna crank it, and we're looking at this right here. It probably will not come up to 60. It will probably just come to like 30 or 20, which is fine. So we are gonna master switch on. Everything is clear out there? Okay, master on. And you're gonna hit the starter button for a long 10 Mississippi count. It's gonna seem like forever, okay? Go ahead and yell out clear prop nice and loud.
Clear prop.
And crank it. 10 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. All right, leg off. Oh yeah, I saw it move just a smidge. And this has got that SkyTech starter on it, so it's got a lot of extra boost to it. And you saw how fast it was spinning. Okay, go ahead. All right, and we also see right here, it just hit on the gauge there. Although that looks all crazy funky, it's not 66 or 89. So we'll let it cool down for a little bit again. And because there's no spark plugs in it, there's not a lot of pressure actually on that starter. So you frankly could probably crank this thing over for 30, 40 straight seconds and not hurt anything. All right, go ahead. And this time hold it a little longer.
All right, 15?
A 20-second count. Boom, there it goes. All right, you're good. So that came up, this was very optimistic at 130 something PSI. So I think we're gonna need to do some checking on that. Hey, we've got oil pressure, dude.
Yes, sir.
We've got oil pressure, we have fuel, we have compression. We are gonna assume we have spark. So now we need to put the spark plugs in, air the tires up, wheel this thing outside.
Sounds good.
Awesome. And I usually will go backwards a little bit until I feel something right there. And then you can kind of go forward and roll it. And you want to go like 3 or 4 good turns to make sure they're not cross-threaded. And I'll usually do all of them first and make sure you got your copper gasket on there. Yep, so I'll just go around that way. We can go ahead and tighten these up since we got the cowling in
Sounds
there.
good.
So I'll do that. I don't know how you actually, I've tried to sharpen a knife with one of those things. They always end up duller than when I start.
Gotta keep the same angle, not turning anymore right there.
Did you break it already?
I didn't do anything.
What the heck, you breaking stuff? No, you're good. Here, I've got a calibrated wrist, so you're always supposed to torque these. So you go.
How far do you want to go?
Click, just in the shoulder. You'll get there one day. Click. See? Exactly 17 foot-pounds, or 40, 30. I don't know what the torque is, but the shoulder pops, so we're good. Okay, now this, same deal as when you get them off. We're gonna slide it on there, and then you're gonna just screw that down. Make sure that that little one's not turning. Like that. And whenever it starts to turn, that's when you'll put the wrench on it, like right there. So you're gonna put the wrench on it, hold it back so there's no pressure on it. And then take it the rest of the way with the wrench. Now these don't freaking rank them down like those guys had it. You don't need to tighten them that tight. All right, so I'll let you do that one. Go ahead and hand tight it on there.
Sounds good.
Hand tight it. That's directly from the maintenance manual. Exactly. That's a FAR 43 AMT-6 subchapter 4. You'll learn all this in college.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. Wrenches.
Sir.
Yeah.
Wrong side.
Yeah. Don't need to be super tight. They
Sounds
just
good.
need to not vibrate loose.
That wouldn't be good.
All right. That's good. Boom. You got one side. Let's go do the other side.
Inside.
All right.
See how this goes.
Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of stuff in there. Is that like a screw-on one? Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, 'cause it's such a pain to try to hold everything and be under there.
Let's see. Yeah, just give it some air till that thing is round. You're going to be replacing those tires anyway.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. That's good. Nice.
Yeah.
Now we got the front one. That one's really flat, so we're going to have to figure out, roll that thing around.
That one's real fun.
Yeah. This side over here looks okay.
Seeing more fun with stickers.
Yeah, this side over here is fine. I can't tell if it's on this side or the other side. This side?
Yeah.
All right. So he's... All right, here I roll it. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
You're gonna have to keep going up, Dad.
Can you go up any more? Oh, man. Can't roll it. Here, help me roll it.
Keep trying. On this side. messing with old spider's shoe.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
I don't know. I can't see it. Ow, 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 sticky.
Yeah, there's lots.
Ow, sticker in my hand. Oh,
It was on your side.
ow. All right, you can let it down. Go ahead. We ended up getting a different tire chuck for this thing. See if that works any better.
Press it in here. Yeah. Is this the one that was a pain last time?
Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. More, 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 more. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. More, 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 more. Right there, you're good. Stop. Whoo! Good job, Peter. Well done.
There we go.
Holy crap, the hardest part about this is just getting air in the tires. Oh, I'm all dizzy. Stood up too fast. It's like, what, 30? How hot in the afternoon? Yeah, 3 o'clock. Hey, look at my pretty wife. 3 o'clock in the afternoon in West Texas. Or do you call this West Texas or South? What do you? South barbecue. South Texas. It's like what, 96-ish? Something like that. Warm. We got oil pressure. We got fuel. We got compression. We got fuel pressure. We have, I think I said oil pressure.
Yep.
We got air in the tires. We have battery. You got the key?
I do have the key.
You ready to use it?
Yes, sir.
The real question becomes, how many blades, how many cranks do you think it's going to be before it starts? He's thinking.
Not sure. I'm thinking.
We're going to take some bets. Mine, I'm going to say 3 attempts with a total of 13 blades. That's what I'm going for. What do you think?
I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna say 2 attempts, and we're gonna go 12. I'm gonna go right underneath.
Okay, all right, Price is right. I love it. All right, well, only one way to find out. Let's go, dude.
Yes, sir.
As we're getting in here, I just realized we have tally sticks. Pop quiz, do you have any idea what this is for and why those have marks?
The fuel. And see how much.
You cheated! Somebody told you. Who told you that?
See on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's a dipstick. You put it down in
Yes,
there.
sir.
Tells you how many gallons it is. Ah. Oh, look, right there it is. 24, 21, 19, 15, 13, 9. Huh. That is fancy. Oh, and here you got another fuel sump thing.
Yes, sir.
Right there. That's
I
handy.
didn't see that.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, this is your primer over here. You're going to twist, pull it out. Somehow, there it is. And you're going to push it in until you feel some resistance. There, it fills up now. So 1, 2, there we go. You're going to do 2 more. So pull it out slowly. Now push it in. Okay, and then 1 more time. And then now you'll twist it and lock it in there. So it'll twist. Eventually you'll find the little notch somewhere. Eventually, there it is. Okay, it's locked in there. Okay, now it's primed. You're gonna take your fuel cutoff all the way rich. This, it should be a twist one. Just go a couple times in, and that should, yeah, not too much. And that should be where you need. So, go ahead and put the key in. Do not turn it on yet. Master on. Go ahead and turn your alternator field on. Turn your boost pump on for 5 until you see pressure. 1002, 1000, turn it off. We got pressure. Go ahead and throw your beacon on right here. Let people know we're going. And that's your nav lights, so go ahead and throw those on.
Right?
Yeah, right there. Okay. Now, you're going to crank it, man. Okay, you got to yell clear prop. Are we clear out here?
Yes,
all right, go ahead and crank it.
Crank it all the way. Like
Yep.
a car, right?
Yep.
Clear prop.
And your starter. Yep, so that's on. up to 60. Our RPMs are 15. We'll roll it up. Holy moly! That was insane! What?
First try.
What? Look, an alternator. Alternator's charging. Fuel pressure's up. Oil pressure is well in the green. Temp, RPMs, maps. Well, that's messed up right there. That's going to need to be changed. Gallons an hour, 5. Okay, we're going to lean it out now because we're on and the RPMs will come up. They did. Going to adjust that to keep it about 14, 15. Oh my good lord, dude! What?
I did not expect that.
What? Ah! Dude. Well done. You guys got a freaking steal of a deal on this.
Yes, sir.
Oh my lord. I mean, we're ready to go flying. Wow. This thing is running so good.
I can't believe that.
The temperatures are showing coming up. Cylinder temperatures are there. Wow. Oh my goodness. Our volts are right where they're supposed to be. Outside air temperature, that's accurate. It's flipping hot. 97.
It's on the high end, isn't it?
Oh my lord. Dude! I am still just blown away.
That was way too quick.
I am so happy for you. You have
I'm
no
so
idea.
excited.
So happy for you. Wow. There you go, man. It just goes to show.
What a deal.
Dang. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, well, that was easy. I wish all of them were anywhere remotely close to this easy. Well, everybody in the comments says, congratulations, Peter. You got an awesome deal, an awesome airplane. And I'll be keeping up with you to see how your training in college is going.
Sounds good. Yes, sir.
We can do better than this. Peter, we never went over how much it's going to cost. Number one, right off the bat, this propeller has a pretty, somewhere, it's on this side. There's a pretty big ding on the back of this propeller, so the propeller is going to have to go off. And I would budget anywhere between $1,000 on the low end to up to $3,500 to fix that. I told them to change out all the oil, fuel, and brake hoses, budget $2,000 for that. This big old dent right here, no earthly idea. I'm guessing $1,000, not a clue. He's also going to need all tires and tubes and things like that, just miscellaneous parts in an annual. So this first annual is probably going to cost, I'm budgeting $5,000 for the annual. So where are we at? It's close to $10,000 roughly.
Yes, sir.
So call it an even $10,000 for just the mechanical side of things to get this thing up and flying again. That doesn't address the paint. Just the paint on an airplane, as you know, is somewhere on a really low end single color, about $10,000 to $12,000, which is crazy expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Now you are working a part-time job.
Yes, sir. At a grocery store.
At a grocery store, yeah. And he is doing something really well. Well, this is Jimmy's world, so we can do better. So Peter, go get anything this thing needs to get done to get safe and to get flying, and the bills will come to me, and I'm going to take care of all the bills.
Sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Thank you, sir.
So we will take the prop, go send that, and get that done. I'll go ahead and actually call and order the hoses because I've got my guys that can do that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and get whatever parts you need. If you are in the South San Antonio area and you're an A&P or an IA, we need your help. Now, I'll pay you. I'll be happy to pay you to come down and get this airplane flying again for Peter so that he can get his training going, and for his dad Pete that also is a pilot. This is Jimmy's world, we can do better. So we are gonna save this airplane for Peter, and that is the least I can do for you and to help you and get your wings, man.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Well, we got you.
Sir,
I'm still a little jealous, actually, because this airplane. I tried to buy it from them, but they wouldn't sell it to me. So if I can't buy it from them, we'll help you get it flying.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we got you, my man.
Yes, sir. So excited.
Thanks so much. That's how we end the Jimmy's World video.
Boom.